Okay guys, we're back and the sun is coming up. While you're gone, I crafted a furnace. After I realized I could because I had cobblestone. After I ate 3 of my pork chops and I cooked 1 pork chop with the 2 sticks I had left. I know, wasn't very intelligent, but that's okay. Now we're gonna go out here and get blown up. Oh yeah, you want some of this zombie? I'm an expert in fighting zombies, believe it or not. It's passed down from generation to generation. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now I can eat some rotten flesh. What, you like my house, pig? Would you like to come visit? Get in my house. There's no escape for you. Ah, 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 ah. Ah, 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 ah. Anyways. I'm gonna grab some more wood real quick. I was debating whether I should go grab the coal and whatnot first, but I can't really do anything with it till I have wood, so... And I use my stone, so I can't make a stone pickaxe, and whatever. It's not like I don't have an infinite amount of time to play this game. So, while you guys were away, I had a delicious loaf of bread that my grandmother baked for me by hand. I don't know if you guys have ever had like fresh from scratch bread. I mean, obviously if you get it from the store it comes from scratch, but like homemade bread is just one of the tastiest things you could ever eat. I swear. It is so good. I went over to my grandma's the other day because her and my grandpa were cleaning out their garage and their basement, and my grandpa had his own wood like workshop business that he did called Hickory Dickory Dock, and he had like these shelves, and he has all like, you know, thousands of dollars worth of equipment and all this stuff in their garage. And my grandma was just like, you don't do this anymore, because all he does is sit around and like watch sports pretty much, which is fine, because as far as I'm concerned, when you're old you've earned your right to do whatever you want. But he yeah, so they like cleaned out their garage, and he had all this stuff in there that he couldn't like use anymore, so he sold a bunch of stuff, and then like a big old shop vac and like an industrial strength shop vac, and then he sold like some band saws, and then he had a couple like, I don't exactly know what they're called, but another type of saw, and then he has a table saw, but he doesn't want to sell it because he said it's worth too much. But they had this shelf in their garage, and it's been there for 26 years, and all it did was hold like his wood for him that he had, like his walnuts, his pines, you know, all of his different types of wood. It was just a shelf that held it, and it literally has been there my entire life. And I went over to my grandma's the other day, and it was gone, and it was like, it completely just like shattered my entire foundation, and like everything that I remembered it from a child was like, I felt like it was a lie, like they had betrayed me. And then I helped them rip apart a pool table, and we threw that away, and then my grandma gave me food, and I was like, okay, I forgive you, because I don't know about you guys, but my grandma is an absolutely amazing cook. I mean, I feel like that's a fair assessment for most grandmothers, but I have a lot of friends whose grandmas like don't cook, and when they do, they're like really bad apparently. I don't know, I haven't personally had any of their grandparents cooking, but I know my grandma is awesome at it, and she loves cooking, and she does it all the time, and it's, like I said, it's amazing, and it's so tasty. But yeah, so long story short, my grandma gave me a bunch of food, and I had some she gave me a loaf of bread. Dang it, I just did that again. She just gave me a loaf of bread, and it was so tasty, and I ate it during the night. Like, literally almost a half a plus piece of bread. I just ate, or loaf of bread. And I just sat here and ate the entire thing in the I think it's like 7 minutes is the night cycle in Minecraft. So 7 minutes, and I ate over half a loaf of bread. And it was plain. It was just plain bread. There was no butter or anything. Oh, it was so good. So yeah, course of actions in game. Finish house, gather some more coal, and then we'll finish the house, make a bed, set our spawn, because if we die, I wrote down the coordinates during the night so that if I do die, I can make my way back here, because that's just the way I am. I don't like changing, or like when I'm like, I'm gonna do this here, that's where it's gonna happen, and I don't like changing my mind. So yeah, I wrote down my coordinates so we can go kill some sheep, harvest their wool. To me, making shears is kind of a waste of iron. I'm really like cheap when it comes to the resources in this game, even though they're practically infinite. Like, I just like, I don't know, I don't make things with anything. I'm just like, I could use this iron to make like shears or, you know, some armor or something like that. But if I do that, then I'm not going to have it anymore. And so like, I'll go for like, I'll have like 7 stacks of 64 iron blocks, and I'll just be like, I don't really want to make shears, because I don't know, I'm really like cheap about this stuff. I feel like I'm never gonna find this stuff again. Lava? Nope, a hole with a pig. More coal though. And so yeah, so if you guys see me doing that, feel free to call me out on it and be like, hey, stupid, just build like some iron armor and you'll be fine. Because I don't know, it's just something I got. I just don't like using the stuff. That's mainly because, wow, this is quite a bit of coal. It's mainly because I don't like to cave splunk a whole lot, so like running around on the surface, the resources that I find are like the resources that I find. And as you guys know, if you play Minecraft, there are not many resources on the surface. Like, the top of the world, when you're just running about, doesn't have resources. So, I mean, you'll find coal like every once in a while or whatever, but you're not gonna find, you know, a bunch of iron just chilling out. You gotta kind of mine for that stuff or go underground, and I don't really do a whole lot of that. So yeah, so I'm cheap. Moral of the story, I'm cheap. And might as well get some extra cobblestone while I'm here. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have cobblestone. I think one of the first things I definitely want to do as well is go to the Nether. I know that's like kind of a late thing for a lot of people, like they do that late in the game, but I love glowstone, and I love the way it looks compared to a torch, and you can do cool things with it. I'm probably gonna get a texture pack here soon. It's not gonna be a like full out texture pack, in the sense that like I'm not gonna use somebody else's texture pack. I'm gonna probably modify the base texture pack and change just some things that I don't like about it, like the lines in the windows drive me nuts. Stuff like glowstone, making it so that it's less ugly. I don't want to run around in here too much. Oh, hey, look. I'm gonna beat you to death with your brother. So, yeah. Hey, look, iron. Awesome. Right off the bat. Cool beans. Cool beans. I don't know what I'm gonna do with iron yet. I've never made a like successful minecarts type of station thing, and I actually am fairly interested in the in like the redstone in the game. Oh, this is cool. Look, this seed is crazy. I also I wrote the seed down, and I'll post a link to that, or post it in the description, the numerical version of the seed. Because I may have spelt something wrong, and I don't remember what I capitalized and didn't capitalize, and I know that kind of stuff kind of plays into the factors of the actual generator. So, I'm not going to venture too much further without torches or without weapons. I feel like this is like a giant crater where like a spaceship crashed or something. Like, I don't know. It's super cool. I'm digging it. I'm digging it a lot. Is that more coal over there? Did I see coal? Coal. I should probably go harvest some trees here too. Oh yeah, and I need to set up a bed.